What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watts, and in this video, we are going to be talking about the Mandalorian and Grogu film, and we got some exciting new details. The Mandalorian and Grogu looks like it's going to have some new Stormtrooper threats, according to Geek Tyrant. There's also a leak that Pedro Pascal is going to be portraying two different characters in the Mandalorian and Grogu film. That is also coming from an article over here it's coming from TV Line, and it's about Pedro Pascal, and Pedro Pascal is going to be not only portraying Din Djarin but another character in The Mandalorian and Grogu. So these are some new details. We got some new concept art for The Mandalorian and Grogu. Right here is some new stormtroopers. We'll see snowtroopers. We're going to see a return of the planet Hoth from Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. And we're going to see a return of the AT-ATs. So this is going to have some stuff from the Empire Strikes Back, same planets from the Empire Strikes Back, and some of the film is going to be taking place on Hoth. It's going to be a much bigger film than rescuing Rada the Hutt, like we saw in the Clone Wars movie where Anakin and Ahsoka rescued Rada the Hutt. We have the Mandalorian and Grogu. They're going to rescue Rada the Hutt as a full-grown adult, but that's not going to be the entire plot of the film. I think it's going to be much bigger than rescuing Rada the Hutt, and we're going to see some more Imperial warlords, some new threats from stormtroopers, and then I don't think Thrawn will have a big impact in The Mandalorian and Grogu, because I think they're saving Thrawn for Dave Filoni Star Wars movie, and Dave Filoni Star Wars movie is going to have Thrawn as the big bad guy of his film. And that's the way Ahsoka Season 1 set up Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire, where Dave Filoni's Star Wars movie has been hinted towards heir to the Empire. And it's not going to be the same as it was in the expanded universe, where we had heir to the Empire, Dark Forces Rising, and The Last Command. This is going to be a new story of the Thrawn trilogy that's canon. And it's going to be the canon version of the Thrawn trilogy. And Dave Filoni's Star Wars movie could be the first film of an actual trilogy that Dave Filoni is secretly planning, which he's not yet to reveal yet. And that announcement will probably come closer to when Dave Filoni's Star Wars movie releases. But Thrawn won't have a big impact in The Mandalorian and Grogu as much as Thrawn will have a big impact in Ahsoka and in Dave Filoni's Star Wars movie. Thrawn will probably have a huge role in Season 2, but mostly in the New Republic. But I think the whole New Republic versus Thrawn and his empire is going to really take place in Dave Filoni's Star Wars movie. But anyways, The Mandalorian and Grogu is going to be a success in the box office. I don't think it's going to do as successful as Rogue One or The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi, where all three of those films crossed $1 billion. So I don't think it's going to do that well, but I do have a feeling it's going to make about $600 million. It was on a $300 million budget, so even if it makes $500 or $600 million, it was still a successful film. So I have confidence, and this is a much better film option than the Charmin Obaid-Chinoy New Jedi Order Star Wars movie, which not a whole lot of Star Wars fans are thrilled about. But anyways, that's all I have to say for this video. Do make sure to smash a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all later in another video.